Since I had so much fun doing the Sora character analysis, I figured I'd go ahead and work on my next one. And this time for my favourite Kingdom Hearts character. Since I was able to appreciate Sora after this one, why could I not give the same treatment to my favourite character? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Roxas analysis.
Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Roxas is Sora's nobody and is brought into reality when Sora releases Heart in Kingdom Hearts 1 to save Kairi, therefore spawning a ton of this crap. But that's not what's important right now. Roxas is a member of the evil group Organization 13. Due to being Sora's nobody, he has the ability to wield the Keyblade. Roxas is the temporary protagonist of Kingdom Hearts 2 and the permanent protagonist of 358 over 2 days. We also see him from the back at the Chain of Memories remake to tease us for Kingdom Hearts 2. In Dream Drop Distance, in Sora's visit to the world that never was, and in Kingdom Hearts 3, even becoming playable in the DLC. Roxas is only voiced by 2 people, one in the English dub and one in the Japanese dub. His English voice actor is Jessie Mccartney. Yeah, the singer guy. Remember how in my Sora video I said,
a lot of the Kingdom Hearts voice actors actually got their start in some brand of the Disney Channel.
Well, for Jessie McCartney this is also true. He was showing up in all kinds of Disney sitcoms around the mid-2000s. He showed up in an episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana. Also fun fact, he played Robin in Young Justice. Unrelated, but I just thought this was really cool. Apparently, McCartney was also a fan of Kingdom Hearts 1 when he was in high school, so getting to work on Kingdom Hearts 2 was a dream come true for him. Just like his Somebody counterpart, Roxas has a lot of interesting concept art drawn by the designer Nomura. In the concept art, Roxas' hair resembles Sora, especially on the sides. Roxas' jacket, on the other hand, looks like a cross between what would be the organization coat and Sora's Kingdom Hearts 1 jacket. In the final design, Roxas either wears his all-black organization uniform, or gets a full-length jacket, necklace with the Nobody emblem, and some loose pants. Okay, now onto Roxas' character. Thanks to a certain someone who will remain nameless, Roxas is able to feel emotions shortly after his creation. This is different to all the other nobodies who take a much longer time to grow a heart. Roxas shares many similarities with his Somebody counterpart. Firstly, if somebody refers to Roxas as Sora, he will subconsciously answer as if they called him Roxas.
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
Quite unlike Sora though, Roxas is far less impulsive, but in exchange he's much easier to anger. This is very clear when Diz tells Roxas he's a nobody who must give up his existence to go back to Sora. By the way, Diz did that in a really assholey way, by the way.
Servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
Was that supposed to be a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing.
My apologies. This is only a data-based projection.
Roxas tends to let go of all reason and make his focus on venting out his anger, which is evident when he destroys Diz's computers with Roxas' data on them, and viciously attacks Diz's holograms. Roxas cares really deeply about his freedom. Getting confused, Roxas doesn't have a bright outlook on his life, but he still wants to make his own choices and forge his own path in life. Roxas is rightfully selfish at intervals. Just to be clear, he's not purposefully selfish, he's rightfully selfish. There is a difference. Roxas is mostly very selfish, like when he gives up his own existence to go back to Sora so he can wake up from his coma. Roxas dislikes being compared to Sora, which is evident in Roxas' confrontations with Riku and Diz. To show even more difference between Roxas and Sora, Roxas has a fiercer, darker expression, while Sora is a lot more loose and mellow. Another character trait that Roxas shows is rebellion. It is often told by Diz and Xemnas what his place is. Being the strongly outspoken person he is, Roxas rebels against that very often. I don't think I need to tell you this since they made an almost 3-hour movie and video game about Roxas and his friends, but Roxas cares very deeply about his best friends Axel and Xion. Sharing every afternoon with them, eating ice cream and talking about themselves, be it their problems, achievements, something strange that happened that day, or just whatever. Roxas has a very confident attitude. During one of the days in 358 over 2 days, he tells Axel he could have done that mission blindfolded. He's also insulted when Xigbar calls him a kiddo or tiger, as he sees it as Xigbar babying him when he has potential. Roxas sometimes wants nothing to do with the Keyblade and wants to just be an ordinary teenager. He watches the residents of Twilight Town, Hainer, Pence, and Olette as they are normal teenagers his age. This leaves Roxas being self-loving and having low self-worth. When Axel begs Roxas not to leave the organization, Roxas responds,
No one would miss me.
He says that to the person who is his best friend. This can also be another reason as to why he doesn't like being compared to Sora. Sora is able to handle the responsibility of the Keyblade when Roxas just sometimes wants to be a normal teenager. To finish it up, I want to talk about what Roxas sees as most important. It's kinda two things though, his friend and his identity as Roxas. Not Sora's friends, Roxas's friends. Several times while Roxas is in Sora's heart, Sora sees himself as Roxas. This is in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 specifically. Sora will also feel Roxas's emotions. Even while being in Sora's heart, Roxas feels emotions towards his friends, be it feeling sad when Sora is leaving the Twilight Town trio, or remembering his friends when Sora is in Twilight Town Clock Tower-esque position.
And when you're not strong enough, he'll make up the difference.
Sora, you okay?
Yeah.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. I know it's a bit shorter than the Sora character analysis, but that's because Roxas has much less appearances and character development than Sora, even if Roxas is a lot more angstier and a lot more, at least to me, likable than Sora is. But I still want to thank you all for coming either way. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye.